Guys, and welcome back to the channel, and again we are playing GTA 5, but this is the best thing we have ever played, because it's not just because we can drive cars, rob banks, be a taxi driver, be a normal citizen, and I figured out how to get real cars multiplayer. And it's Grand RP, it's a cool public server for people, just on PC. I'm sorry, it's not on Xbox, PS4, it's just PC. And yeah, it's really easy to download, you don't really have to do anything to download it. But yes, right, the only thing you need to do is download the launcher, download thingy, make an account, put the password in when you log on, then you're good to go. Create a character, then you're in. You can do a lot of stuff, like be a taxi driver, be a bus driver, be a copper, be a paramedic, be a firefighter, be an electrician, work for a post company, everything. And yeah, what you can see now is you can see a brand new, well, not really brand new, I'm driving a newer version of the Range Rover 2022 version. As you can see here, it's a very nice car, it's kind of the best ones. As you can see, the interior on this vehicle is absolutely insane, guys, not going to lie. As you can see, I'm in the interior, you can tell how nice it is, the dashboard and everything is so nice. And you can see on the bottom right of your screen, you can see kilometers an hour, how fast you were going, the fuel gauge, the left control to turn the engine on, and the best thing is about this server is that the time on here is the time in real life. So what you're seeing when you're in the game, that's the time it's going to be in the UK. Make sure you're on the UK servers, and there's roughly about 1,000 people on every day. During the night, there's not as much people as on during the day. There's only about like 500-ish, but when it gets to 4 AM, there's like about 200, 300 people online, but then it goes slowly, goes back up in the morning, if you know what I mean. And at the minute, I need to put my display back to normal, so let's put the graphic settings back to where it belongs. Apply changes. Okay, right, back on there, right. As you can see, the interior on this vehicle is absolutely insane. What I'm going to show you in this video is the vehicles and cars and things you could do in this game. This is like the best roleplay server in the entire GTA. If you are so bored playing GTA 5 online, go on this because it's much better. There's real cars, there's more stuff to do, you don't get bored easily. You can join a family, you can even get a wife in this, it's just kind of funny. And I'm gonna show you what kind of cars you get and what you can do in this public server. It's absolutely insane. As we can see, there's a lot of options, there's settings, statistics, inventory, shop, family, organisation. And when you do log on, it might say you might want to join a family, so if you want to join a family, pick one, but some of them families, some of the jobs in the game don't work because they don't own that land or thingy. So my recommend, do not join a family until you get a bit of money. I did join a family, but then I left it because I need to get money. And as you can see, I bought this thingy. There's also a battle pass, so if you want the battle pass, you can do so, but it's roughly about 24 quid, £24.15 if you're in the UK. And if you want the premium, it's about 100 quid. It's very dear, don't blame me. So if you want to buy the battle pass, go on here. As you can see, I'm on the battle passes, so I do have the battle pass. I'm level 11. I've just been playing this game yesterday. It's very good. You can see all this stuff. There's daily and weekly quests you could do to level up faster. So if you come off this, you go back to M on your keyboard, go to shop, go to cars, and you can see all the different cars you could get. You can see a Bugatti, Chevron, Mercedes, Benfactor, lot of cars, Mercedes-Benz AMG G63, and even a McLaren Podium 675 LT. Very nice cars, there's a lot of to choose from. These are not just the cars you can get, you can also get a Lamborghini Urus, a sports car, Rolls Royce, Porsches, BMWs, more BMWs, more Range Rovers, more Mercedes, Ferraris, Audis, more Mercedes, Rolls Royces, Mini Coopers, Teslas, a lot of the stuff, another McLaren, BMWs and Bugattis. There's kind of a lot to choose from. If you want these, I do not recommend buying them all because it will probably cost you a lot of money, and I mean a lot. It'll probably cost you more than 1,000, not even going joking. Maths might be wrong, but I don't know. So a lot of cars to choose from there if you want to pick one. In my opinion, I picked this straight away because it was 40, so why not? If you want to add funds, you press add funds, obviously. Then you come up to this screen, but you need to remember your ID. So if I come off this, like so. So when you buy stuff, you need to look on the top right of my screen, you see grandgta5.com, and you can see an ID there. Put that ID in, and put your credit card and all that in, and press it, and how much do you want, then it'll come up with the price. Then put your credit card and all the information in. Then you've got it, but then restart your game, because if you don't restart your game, it won't go through, and you'll think, oh, it's not gone through, so you do it again, then you've wasted another like £24 summit just to get more, which I accidentally did. Don't tell no one. But yeah, there's a lot of things to choose from, and I will cut to the next scene where I'll be at the dealership where there'll be more cars, so stay tuned for that. And I'll see you in 2 seconds when I'm at the dealership. As you can see, we are at the dealership, so if you want to know where this is when you are actually in the game, it has an icon with Auto Salon. Just it is at West Vinewood, Spanish Avenue, so if you want to buy a car, come here. But make sure you do have some money to buy one. So you see I've got £10,881 in the bank, I've got £41,992. But I need to grind a lot, because if you go to this guy here, press E to interact, and press show what's on sale today, and it'll come with cars. Well, Royce is 8 million, they are expensive. But when you join a family, you'll get more money because they'll be doing raids to other families. So if you don't just want electric cars, come up here where it is electric cars and use these arrows to pick which one you want. So if you want the Enos Phantom to come up, you can come press this arrow here to statues, like so, which is 8 million. And if you keep pressing it, and you can see there's exclusive. These are real cars, these ones, as you can see here. To be honest, if you grab here, alright, where they're saying, there's a lot to choose from, as you can see. As you can see there. See, there's nice cars like this, like a BMW M5. I like this car, but I don't think it. And another thing as well, if you have money in your hands, not in the bank, people could actually rob you. And this is a kind of bad thing, because if you have like £1 million in your hands, someone could just come rob you and steal all of it, and you'll have to grind and grind to get all that money again, if you know what I mean. If you know what I mean, comment down below. Anyway, so yeah, come to the dealership to get cars. What do you want? If you want, search the vehicle. If it doesn't come up, that means it's not in the game yet. And if you want to know any more news about this server, join the Discord server, and I will put a link in the description. I'll try to anyway. So there's a lot of cars to choose from. To be honest, I actually do want to buy this one, so I'll have to grind a lot. If you like any of these cars, you should grind up to get them. And you could buy any, well, you could go to, I exit this, if you go to your map, press escape, if you go down here to to San Andreas Vespucci Boulevard, and you can see there is a real estate agency. So if you go here, you could buy a house or rent it, but the rent's alright, but you have to pay it every single day. But the good news is the time frame is the same as the UK, so you're lucky there. It's not, if it was GTA time, I think everyone would be broke. So that's a good thing you put there. And make sure to join the server one, because if you join the other servers, there's like no one on it. So if you want a lot more people and you want to mess around, join that server. And also, the last thing, if you there's a thing where you can proximity chat in the game. So if you're close to someone, as you can see on the right hand side of my screen right now, you can see microphone button and button muted. If you press N, it'll unmute, and the longer you press N, that's how long you'll be unmuted for. So if you want to, like, I don't know, like go to a store or something, you see someone, by the way, they're actually real people, there's no AIs, but there is a lot of people if you think about it. So if you press N, you can talk to them, but you have to be close to them to speak to them, because that's what proximity chat is, but you know what that is, because I know some of you people who watch these videos play Call of Duty. So yeah, this is basically the server. There's a lot to do in the server. There's like there's a juice shop, there is parking things, fuel stations where you can fuel up your car, the service station, construction sites, the fire station, renting out transport. I don't know what that is, but I don't recommend that. It's basically the same as GTA 5 Online, because if you can see here, right, there is bunkers you could have as well. As you can see right here, there's a bunker, someone's bunker here, and you can go fishing if you wanted to. You could go to this place here, the sawmill, where you can get some good money. Or you can come over here and be a farmer, which is actually a good recommend. I think once a week you get a mill or something like that, I don't know. I will do another video about that, don't you worry. And if you want, I'll do some gameplay of this by just messing around and just see how nice it is. Comment down below if you want to see that. And yeah, there's a lot of stuff to do, so if you want to download this server, make sure you have to have a PC, you have to have GTA 5, and you're all sorted. And if you're all sorted, that's good, right? And some of the jobs you have to be at a certain level. Say the taxi company you have to be level 2, the truck company you have to be level 5. Some of the taxi companies are low level, depends where you're at, like at Paleto Bay, or Sandy Shores, or Los Santos. And before you can drive a car, you have to get a driver's license. Yes, that's a thing in this server. It's a good thing about it. So if you come down here to El Putra, Shank Street, come down here where the helipads are, and you can start your driver's lesson. But make sure you have to have 500 in your hands, otherwise you can't do it. So yeah, there's car meets, as you can see here. You go to each of these, park your car up there, and people can have a look what cars you've got. So yeah. So guys, if you enjoyed that video, please subscribe and hit that like button, turn notifications on so you don't miss anything I post on the video. And if you've enjoyed this, please subscribe. And I'll be doing more videos of this very soon. So guys, with that being said, I will see you in the next video. Abracadabra, out.